Hello, this is the Midday News. Thanks for joining us. Accidents are happening every day in the city of Port Moresby, and the storage location at the traffic office in Borogo is filled with accident vehicles, some of which have been cleared by the police and the courts. The commander of the National Capital District and Central Provinces, Benjamin Turi, is now calling on the owners of the accident vehicles to visit the traffic offices and clear up space for other accident vehicles that need to be there for investigation purposes. Commander Turi said the car park at the traffic office must be reserved for accident vehicles only while they are being investigated. PNG Fashion Week is taking its designs to the world stage with an exclusive international photo shoot in Brisbane, Australia. Strengthening its decade-long partnership with Fiji Fashion Week, the collaboration aims to showcase Papua New Guinea's top designers, including Wandid Karimbo, Natasha Tamanabai and Kathy Curry. Miss Insena Mins, PNG Fashion Week's brand ambassador, will lead the shoot alongside Brisbane-based models Levi Bird, Grace Akaumu and Solomon Tuipulotu from Sydney. PNG Fashion Week founder Phil Makelegai and Fiji Fashion Week director Temesia Tuikaumia are spearheading the project, with Aswin Singhe capturing the designs. Kelegai says the initiative will boost international recognition for PNG's fashion industry. With vibrant Pacific-inspired designs taking center stage, this collaboration reinforces the region's growing influence globally. PNG Fashion Week continues its mission to elevate local talent onto the world platform. Santos has supported the police force by improving its facilities. Santos installed solar panels, putting up a fence, and renovated the building at the Mobile Squad headquarters at McGregor Barracks in Port Moresby. Mobile Squad Deputy Director Chief Inspector Louis Florian thanked them for their contributions to the division. He said the training facilities train officers not only in Port Moresby but also throughout the country. Florian said Santos is always on standby when emergencies happen and has been very supportive in providing transportation to Special Service Division members when there is a need. The installation of the solar panels will reduce power supply issues. Turning overseas, unsurprisingly, at the state level, there are differing opinions about what the budget does for South Australia. There's money for Whyalla and infrastructure and pandas, but farmers feel left high and dry in the face of an ongoing drought.
Jing Chiol munching, blissfully unaware of the cost of keeping Adelaide's panda pair.
South Australians have woken up today to see a budget about pandas and pork barrelling in the eastern states.
As a not-for-profit conservation charity, our focus is on conservation and it's on the care of animals. We would always be thankful for additional funding. Nothing has changed in last night's agreement.
The budget details a cost to the Commonwealth of nearly $4 million over 4 years for the cuddly creatures. Money well spent, according to the state.
Pandas are about tourism and they are about relationship with China. Both of those are enormous earners for South Australia.
What South Australians are also going to see from this federal budget this year is that there is more for pandas at the Adelaide Zoo than there is for our farmers.
Primary producers had hoped for a bit of extra help amid a dry spell, pushing many to the brink.
I think it's fairly obvious that it was a outer suburban mortgage belt budget as we head into an election, and that's where it was targeted.
The federal government says it's working with the state to support farmers impacted by the lack of rain. Key measures in the budget for SA included previously announced hundreds of millions for the Whyalla Steelworks and $125 million to remove a northern suburbs level crossing.
The federal government has been incredibly responsive to the needs of South Australians, and the Whyalla notwithstanding, they have also put in a lot of additional money.
Confidence from the government that SA received its fair share.
The state government has assured Queenslanders that the regions will get their fair share of the Olympics' $7.1 billion budget, but there are still a few details to be ironed out.
From a world-class equestrian centre at Toowoomba
Ecstatic. This is the best thing for our community.
to hosting the sailing in Townsville and archery in Maryborough.
I was gobsmacked somewhere, a place like Maryborough, will be able to get to hold it.
Regional Queensland is thrilled to be the beneficiary of the Brisbane 2032 Olympics.
I put it down to winning a grand final and that I had actually been on the field for once. It was just elation.
Shiny new venues have been promised for the Gold and Sunshine Coast and upgrades to a swathe of existing infrastructure. Rowing is slated for Rockhampton, a decision the sport's governing body disagrees with, concerned it won't meet the Olympic standard.
And if it's good enough for Central Queensland kids to be on here every day, it's good enough for international athletes.
I do want to speak to all of those rumours that we've heard come out of the southeast, and all I've got to say to that is, what a lot of crock.
A rail project dubbed The Wave will provide transport from Brisbane to the Sunshine Coast. The government had promised the line would extend to Maroochydore. Instead, it falls 13 kilometres short. The rest will be by bus.
This is far better because we're now actually connecting the airport, which was not in any of the discussions we had before the election because everyone just ruled it out because it was too expensive.
The state government says the 2032 Olympics will build legacy infrastructure that will benefit Queenslanders well after the Games. Hockey has been flicked past from Brisbane to the Gold Coast and the city is on the lookout to poach more.
We'll be the Steve and Bradbury of all sports that's going to have a hiccup. And we'll swoop in and we're here to help and bring more sports to the Gold Coast.
No time to waste as the regions take aim.
While in New Zealand on bilateral talks, Prime Minister James Marape discussed plans for football development pathways for young Papua New Guineans. The Prime Minister met with executives of the Wellington Phoenix FC yesterday, who are keen on working with Oceania Football Confederation nations, including Papua New Guinea, to help football development in the country through an academy program. Wellington FC said the proposal for the academy program will benefit PNG in terms of developing upcoming Papua New Guinean players. This will provide an opportunity for the best soccer-playing youngsters to be trained and also educated in Wellington. Prime Minister Marape said that whilst the country is predominantly known for rugby league, the football footprint is almost 70% and welcomed the plan. He highlighted that PNG lacked such a program and looked forward to working with the facilitators. And that ends the news update. Do join us at 6 tonight for more news and sports. Bye for now.